Hi, everyone. My name is Matthew. I'd like to welcome you guys to this special stream today. This stream is to honor our HTPA, which is Hollywood Twitter Press Association, which is an award show voted by Twitter members that Caroline and I run. We're joined today by one of our special members, Danny.
Okay. Oh, hi. Hi,
I
hi.
have a link to his Twitter in the description below. Show him some love, as well as Caroline. And I also have a description to the HTPA awards. If you want to see the winner graphics, which will be on later on today, and if you want to know more or want to be a member, let us know because we're always looking for new members, passionate movie voters. Doesn't matter if you have your own channel or not. Anyone is welcome. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, before we start, I just want to note something a little different this year from last year. We separated the supporting categories, so now we have supporting actor drama, supporting actress drama, supporting actor comedy, and supporting actress comedy. We are like the Golden Globes, but instead of TV, we do more movie categories, so we're like a Globes Oscar hybrid.
We do a separate TV awards.
Yeah, we do a separate TV awards, which you guys will probably see the nominations and winners very soon. We're going to start. The deadline's in May. But,
in June.
Yeah.
And more winners.
And more winners, exactly. And one more can you do? Caroline's starting the screen. I don't think there's anything else to mention. We'll mention the Lifetime Achievement Awards as we go.
All right.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
You ready to start?
Let's do this.
Okay. So the first category is Best Costume Design. And nominees are Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and The Woman King. Well, and the winner is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Before we start, I just want a quick note, real quick. Caroline's the only one that knows the winners ahead of time. So even I, as the president, doesn't even know what's going to happen.
It's more fun if you don't know.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting the audience know.
You're the firm, Caroline.
Well, she's the one who does the graphics. I can never do the graphics as well as she does. All right. For best hair and makeup, we have The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Whale, and X. And the award goes to The Batman.
Wow.
That's both surprising and not surprising at the same time.
All right. Next category, we have Best Stunts. And the nominees are Avatar, The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Top Gun Maverick. And the winner is Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer. I'll try to do a drum roll before the winner is announced.
Yeah. For best sound, the nominees are Avatar, The Way of Water, The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Nope, and Top Gun Maverick. And the winner is Nope. Wow.
Wow. Okay,
Wow,
I was not expecting that.
I don't expect that.
Oh, get used to this. This is Danny's first year as member, by the way. I should add that. Expect more of these winners going forward, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so for best production design, we have Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Glass Onion. And the award goes to Babylon.
Wow.
All right. Next up, we have Best Cinematography. And the nominees are Avatar, The Way of Water, Babylon, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, and Top Gun Maverick. And the winner is... It's a tie. between Babylon and Avatar: The Way of Water.
Wow.
Wow, the first tie of the wow.
Oh, there's more to come. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh,
first tie
wow.
of the year.
Wow.
There's definitely more ties coming. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
our next category is Best Film Editing, and the nominees are Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. And the winner is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Wow,
Yes.
the
We
BAFTA
did
winner.
we did the only good win BAFTA did. Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Uh,
If we have time at the end, we can talk about BAFTA. All right. For best original song, the nominees are Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing, Ciao Papa from Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Natu Natu from RR. And the winner is.
Oh, it didn't get put in there. Let me. Here we go. Give me a second. Look at the document. I'm about to tell you who the winner is.
I take a problem with the envelope.
And the winner is La La Land.
Look at the document. The winner's there.
Natu Natu from RR.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Expected.
All right. The nominees for Best Score are Babylon, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, The Batman, The Fablemans, and Glass Onion. And the winner is Babylon,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Babylon.
that's the correct.
as it should be.
All right. Now we have the algorithm's favor. Now let me explain this award because this might be confusing to people watching. Algorithm's favor is someone good or bad who shows up in every movie of a certain year. Like this person is everywhere. This year it goes to Michelle Yeoh for all the work she's done in all the movies she appeared in this year alone. But we have had some interesting winners in the past. Andrew Garfield won this last year.
And the inaugural winner was Noah, and the reason why we created it was Noah Centineo.
Yes, that was our first ever winner of this award.
He is the reason the award exists.
Oh, and she was on Minions. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, our next category is Best Adapted Screenplay, and the nominees are The Batman, Glass Onion, She Said, Top Gun Maverick, and Women Talking. And the winner is Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery.
There we go.
Yeah, I voted for that.
It's not winning at the Oscars, but at least it won with us. I'll take that as a victory.
I don't know. It could still win it. You never know. This year's been wonky.
It's definitely not going to be a sweep whatever wins, that's for sure. All right, best original screenplay. We have After Sun, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and The Fablemans. And the winner is Everything Everywhere All at Once. I knew it was going to do well with us. I knew it.
Yeah.
All right. Next category is Best Director. And the nominees are Charlotte Wells for After Sun, The Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, James Cameron for Avatar: The Way of Water, Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans. And the winner is The Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. There they go for the Oscar.
Yeah, I still think they're winning the Oscar, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay, now our next award is Best Ensemble, and the nominees are The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, Top Gun Maverick, and Women Talking. And the winner is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah. An Asian cast with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have this one movie that just sweeps everything with us. All right. For Best Voice Acting Performance, the nominees are Antonio Banderas for Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Ewan McGregor for Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Isabella Rossellini for Marcel and the Shell with Shoes On, Jenny Slate for Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, and Rosalie Chang for Turning Red. And the winner is Jenny
Yeah,
Slate for Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
yeah. And she's a boy there, no, not a girl.
Yeah,
Wow.
good. I'm glad Jenny Slate won. That was deserved.
Yeah.
All right. Now, next up, we have our Betty White Lifetime Achievement Award, which goes to someone whose career has spanned a long time, and they've been very influential in the industry. And no one exemplifies that in this year better than Rita Moreno, who at 91 is still out here making movies. In fact, she's in 2 movies coming up in 2023 alone.
Yeah.
So let's give it up for Rita Moreno, this year's Betty White Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Last year's winner was Glenn Close, by the way.
And the year before, of course, was Betty White.
Yeah. Yeah, we did this award before she died, actually. It was like right before.
Mm-hmm. A year before.
The year before.
I'm very deserved. Yeah.
But I chose Betty White because she never really got I don't know. Not recognized. You know what I'm trying to say.
Well, she was kind of a bit more influential on the TV side than the movie side, but she did have a significant movie career.
Yeah. And I feel like she deserves more credit for her movie work, too.
All right.
All right, next award.
Our next award. Okay. Best Supporting Actress, Comedy. Okay, the nominees are Dolly DeLeon in Triangle of Sadness, Jamie Lee Curtis in Everything Everywhere All at Once, Kate Hudson in Glass Onion, Carrie Condon in The Banshees of Inisherin, and Stephanie Hsu in Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the winner is Stephanie Hsu. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Yeah.
I knew it. I told Caroline that Everything Everywhere All at Once was going to sweep with us. Was I right?
That went unsaid. We didn't even have to say anything.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
All right. So the next category is Best Supporting Actor Comedy. The nominees are Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin, Edward Norton for Glass Onion, Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Nicholas Hoult for The Menu. And the winner is Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
No surprise there. Win the Oscar.
Yep.
For an instance, I believe that you were going to say Carrie Keoghan.
Yeah, I thought that too for a second.
Or something like that, like BAFTA yesterday.
Well, okay, so we'll have to go back to BAFTA because it'll tie into when we do, because it tied into the previous category of supporting actress, where they accidentally announced Carey Mulligan instead of Carrie Condon.
Yeah.
All right. Best Supporting Actress Drama. Angela Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Claire Foy for Women Talking, Hong Chow for The Whale, Jessie Buckley for Women Talking, and Michelle Williams for The Fablemans. And the award goes to Angela Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Did not expect her to win with us. I did not expect that.
But alas, she did.
Good for her. She deserves it. This category. Oh, okay. Danny, it's yours.
Yeah, it's me. Best Supporting Actor for a Drama. The nominees are Brian Tyree Henry in Causeway, Ben Whishaw in Women Talking, Colin Farrell in The Batman, Miles Teller for Top Gun Maverick, and Paul Dano for The Fablemans. And the winner is Paul. Wow, it's a tie. It's Brian Tyree Henry for Causeway and Paul Dano for The Fablemans. Wow.
Carol, that was one of the 2 categories Caroline showed me, so I saw her coming.
And the second
Yep.
of the of the awards. Okay.
All right. Best Actress Comedy. The nominees are Anya Taylor-Joy for The Menu, Emma Thompson for Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, Janelle Monáe, Glass Onion, Margot Robbie for Babylon, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the winner is Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
What a shocker.
Watch it be on it, Taylor Joy. That was funny. All right. Best Actor Comedy. The nominees are Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, Daniel Craig for Glass Onion, Daniel Radcliffe for Weird, Diego Calva for Babylon, and Ray Fiennes for The Menu. And the award goes to Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin,
Yeah.
which at this rate looks like it's the only award that's going to win.
Okay. Now, Best Actress in a Drama. And the nominees are Kate Blanchett in Tar, Danielle Deadwyler in Till, Mia Goth in Pearl, Tang Wei in Decision to Live, and Viola Davis for The Woman King. And the winner is Kate Blanchett for Tar. Yeah.
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 No surprise there.
No surprise.
Film
And-
Twitter loves her, so I'm not surprised we picked her.
She deserves
All
it.
right. Yeah. Best Actor Drama. Austin Butler for Elvis, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Colin Farrell for After Yang, Gabriel LaBelle for The Fablemans, and Paul Mescal for After Sun. And the award goes to... Wow, it's a tie. Brendan Fraser, The Whale, and Gabriel LaBelle for The Fablemans.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I know. I vote for Gabriel LaBelle.
I did too. I'm not
As did I. All right. So the next category is Best Picture Documentary. The nominees are All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, Fire of Love, Moonage Daydream, Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me, and Senior. And the winner is Moonage Daydream.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, one thing real quick. Danny, I'm gonna actually announce this one. I want to say the animated film for you.
Okay.
Because Danny has his own award show that just focuses on animated films, so it
All
makes
right.
sense to have him do that one.
Okay.
I'll do this one. Best Picture International, All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, Close, Decision to Leave, and RRR. And the award goes to Decision to Leave.
Wow.
There's definitely
And for those of you who are in the group, you'll get the statistics later, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you it wasn't close either.
Wow. And it's not nominated for the Oscar.
Which should have been, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the best animated feature film. The nominees are Apollo 10.5, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Pinocchio, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and Turning Red. And the winner is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Yeah,
No surprise there.
no surprise. The good thing here is that he's not here to say it again, that thing of the animation is not for kids. I see that. And
I told you it's the Lady Gaga
effect. Yeah, it's the Gaga effect. Yeah, it's the Gaga effect.
All right. The nominees for Best Picture Musical are Lyle Lyle Crocodile, Matilda the Musical, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, RRR, and Spirited. And the winner is...
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
It's a tie between Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio and RRR.
Wow. There you go.
It's the third one?
Yeah, it's the third tie we had. Best Picture.
It's actually the fourth tie we've had.
Well, fourth tie. Glad someone's keeping track of them. Best Picture Comedy: Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, and The Menu. And the award goes to Everything Everywhere All at Once. No surprise.
Yeah.
All right, and our final category is Best Picture Drama. The nominees are Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, The Fablemans, Nope, Tar, and Top Gun: Maverick. And the winner is The Fablemans.
Yeah.
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 And that is the end
That is all.
of our awards.
Thoughts? For the people watching, comment that comment. Let us know what you thought of them. Because I really want to know what people think. But what do you think of the winners, Danny?
I like it. Everything and Fableman's there. 3 hours at the Fableman's, yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how much love there was for the Fablemans, even in the nominations. How much people went for the nomination. How much people went for them.
Yeah, I was too. I'm not going to lie. Because I see people like, oh, it's just another filmmaker talking about their life.
I'm not British, so I like it.
This thing, if you're not British, you love the film. I think I was mostly surprised by the tie in supporting actor drama. Like, I know Caroline showed me that category, but it still surprised me.
I mean, I was rather surprised, especially I was pleasantly surprised that Brian Tyree Henry, for a while there, he was the sole lead, and then eventually it became neck and neck between him and Dano, and then they tied.
There you go.
Although I didn't like that movie, it was for me a little bit slow, and I know that the lead actress, I didn't connect with her. I didn't like it, really, but he's great in the movie. He is really, really great.
And I think that's the thing people forget. Like, you can like parts of a movie and hate the movie itself. I feel like everyone nowadays just either hates something completely or loves something completely. And I'm like, you can like parts of a movie and not like the actual movie itself. Like for me, it's the movie Lost in Translation. Like, I like some parts of it, but I can hate the movie and still like parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect it to go as short as it did. We wrapped up in 20 minutes. Too bad not all award shows can be like that.
That's because there are no speeches here.
Because we don't do kind of quippy bits going into each of the categories. We don't have to come off the stage and on the stage and off the stage. There's no speeches. There's no orchestra. No commercial breaks. So
maybe you should do a sketch.
that might not.
I'm kidding, but yeah, I do want to kind of talk about the HTPA awards a little bit and talk about the future, because there's certain things I want to do going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I want to set up a film festival. I know a lot of our members have short films or working on short films, and I would love to highlight it in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on maybe setting up a little film festival in May. Have some people be your jury, and like give awards and things like that.
Yeah, that would be great.
And I think I'll start and putting it together now, and then like at the end of February I'll say it. But yeah, I also want to do more redos, but they'll be on YouTube rather than making graphics, because making graphics for those take forever and a day.
They do.
So we could do more redos, but we're just going to do it on YouTube instead.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have our TV awards. Danny, DM me if you want to join the TV side, because it's a separate branch from the movies.
And those will start because The eligibility period ends May 31st, so we will begin that process come June 1st.
Yeah. But Caroline, you and I can start putting together like some shows that are going to be eligible.
Well, we're going to put together the eligibility list, but we are not going to start any kind of voting on anything.
Oh yeah, of course not.
After June 1st.
Yeah. We're adding 2 categories to it: best guest actor and guest actress in a sketch show. So all the Saturday Night Live hosts will go there instead of competing in comedy actor.
Because we already have the separate categories for sketch show and sketch actor and actress anyway, so it only makes sense for us to also add to that roster the guest categories as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be great.
Yeah. Also, because it's a very different and very specific kind of comedy, so it's like not the same as like other comedy on TV. So it makes sense to keep them separated out.
Yeah. And plus, as you saw with our award show, we don't have to worry about going over a period of time.
Like 3 hours.
Yeah. But we don't want to overdo the categories to the point that people struggle to vote. Like doing like 50 categories, it'll take forever.
I think, what is it? We have like 28 categories?
I'll count it, but I think it's like 25, 24, something like that. I'll count it.
Well, considering we've just added 2 more. And I think we had 25 before.
I know that Everything Everywhere All at Once won the many, but how many that won?
I think it won 8, something like that.
Wait a second. I have to think. Because it got editing,
Maybe
screenplay,
director, 3 acting wins,
supporting actress, supporting actor,
editing,
ensemble, picture comedy. I feel like I'm missing something.
editing.
I already said editing was the first one I said.
ensemble. No,
I said on. Wait, so editing, screenplay, director, supporting actor, actress. Wait. Editing, ensemble, director, supporting actor, supporting actress, comedy. And I feel like I'm missing something somewhere.
Did you mention screenplay?
Screenplay, thank you. Yeah, so it won 8.
8.
That officially breaks the record. West Side Story won 7 last year, so that officially breaks that record.
You really love that
West
movie,
Side. We gave a supporting actor for Mike Feist.
And Rachel Zegler won actress in a musical. Because last year we separated out musical categories. We're fully actor and actress were also separated out as well.
Yeah. Oh, we should talk about what we're going to do with musicals this year.
Because it doesn't look like there's going to be enough to keep them in their own category. We're not doing comedy musical either, because that makes me that infuriates me beyond belief, because not every musical is a comedy. Therefore, if a musical is a drama, such as The Color Purple, it goes in drama. And if it's a comedy, it's going in comedy. We're not separating them. We're not putting the musicals in comedy just because they're musicals, because not every musical is a comedy.
Why, you don't want Barbie to compete against The Color Purple?
You know, it would be funny. It would be funny.
It's getting up and at the Globes. Even I'm just saying.
That would be the comedy. But yeah, that's the plan.
Like the Academy with the score category, they have that thing, their musical or comedy, like
they used to do that. Yeah,
3 years, and then they
combine them.
Yeah.
It probably was better they combined it.
Yeah.
Forgot what I was gonna say. I think that covers it in terms of HTPA stuff. Caroline, did I miss anything?
I think that covers everything.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, this was quicker than I thought. Like
Short and sweet.
we're about to hit a half hour,
Yeah.
and that's
I
it.
think it's because we are not going to talk about who is win and who would win at the SAG and the Oscar. And when you made that videos, that the conversations extend and extend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everyone just can't help. I'm the same way too. I talk for hours, and everyone else talks for hours. So
Mm,
plus,
Oh,
yeah.
well, and because, we get into heated debates
yeah.
and yeah.
I'm doing 2 separate streams for SAG. That doesn't include live reacting to them. I'm gonna do a stream Wednesday for TV. I think, yeah, Wednesday for TV. Then like Friday, I'm gonna do the movies.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Abbott is winning comedy ensemble on the TV side.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think there's any question of that.
I think the drama is where the questions are, like in terms
Who's
of.
up for drama?
I'll look it up. Give me a second. Yeah, I almost have it. For best drama series, well, best drama cast: Better Call Saul, The Crown, Ozark, Severance, The White Lotus.
I think Severance might win with them, actually.
Yeah, I could see them really liking
Because
Severance.
actors are the ones I've seen predominantly being like, oh my God, Severance is like the best show ever.
Yeah,
So, and the Ben Stiller of it all, I think, helps as well. So I could see Severance actually surprising people and winning ensemble.
yeah, I would agree with
If
that.
they're lazy, it's going to be White Lotus. But if they're not lazy, it's going to be Severance.
Yeah, I think Bob Odenkirk's gonna win for Better Call Saul.
I think so. Because here's the thing, I don't really see him. I don't think he's going to win the Emmy. But if he's going to win anywhere, it's going to be by a jury of his peers.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Actress is either gonna be Jennifer Coolidge or Zendaya.
It's Zendaya. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
It's Zendaya.
Actress Limited's gonna be interesting.
Who we got?
I'll say them all. Emily Blunt, the English.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain, George and Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite, Julie Gardner from Inventing Anna.
Oh.
Okay, but I actually did like Inventing Anna. I'm like the only person who did.
She called it getting in at the Emmys. She really did.
I knew it. You don't underestimate a Shonda show at the Emmys.
Niecy Nash for Dahmer. And then, of course, Amanda Seyfried.
I think it's going to be Seyfried.
I think so too, but I could see Nash taking it. I think it's definitely those two competing.
Here's the thing. Niecy Nash, I think, is going to get the Emmy. I think Seyfried's going to win here because this is the last stop on her awards journey this year.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's those two. The other three are just kind of like, hi, we're here. We get to go to this show.
Although, we could be surprised. You never know.
Yeah. Limited actors definitely going to Evan Peters there. Because
What category?
Steve Carell, The Patient, Taron Egerton and Paul Walter Hauser for Blackbird, and Sam for 1883.
I wouldn't underestimate Paul Walter Hauser, actually.
I would rather have Paul Walter Hauser win than Evan Peters. I have a lot of problems with that show.
I mean, I'd rather Taron Egerton win, but everyone seems to be obsessed with Paul Walter Hauser in this show. So, Also, heard him do some stand-up comedy recently. He was okay. He wasn't great. He wasn't very good. He clearly hadn't done it in a while.
Yeah. Now, comedy actress is a 3-woman race: Christina Applegate, Quentin Brunson, and Jean Smart.
I'd really say it's between Quinta and Jean.
But I could see them being like, okay, Applegate's retiring. Let's just reward her once.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah, they'll probably give her a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Because who is seen? Has anyone actually watched Dead to Me, or did they just name check her?
Could be both. I don't know. But yeah, I think Brunson's. I think Smart's winning, but Abbott wins series.
Well, because here's the other thing with Abbott. Like, yeah, there's some individuals in that show that are great, but the show doesn't work unless it's an ensemble. Abbott is such an ensemble show that
Yeah,
I'm not as much as I like the individual wins, I would rather it win ensemble over getting individual wins because of the fact that it's such an ensemble. The show wouldn't work if it weren't for the ensemble of
yeah,
the show. It's not because of particular I mean, it is because of Quinta, but not because of the character
yeah,
Janine, because of Quinta writing everybody so well.
yeah. I
And
would
the best
agree with that.
episodes are the ensemble episodes.
Yeah. Now on the movie side, is Everything Everywhere All at Once going to get a boost?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
truly don't see. The only other one I'd like to see win would be Babylon, just for the chaos of it all.
I mean, at this rate that's going, wouldn't surprise me one bit.
But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Everything Everywhere.
I'm sure of it too. I have my predictions already. I don't mind saying them right now. Austin Butler, Michelle Yeoh, Quan, Bassett, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
But I do see a Jamie Lee Curtis upset possible.
Nope, I don't think so.
It's what I'm hearing. It's very possible.
Yeah, but also you heard that Top Gun Maverick was going to get into ensemble as well.
True. Yeah, but I still think this is going to be Bassett.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Bassett because she is an actor's actor.
Yeah.
And that's who the SAG likes to award, are the people who are like the actor's actor.
Yeah.
That is why, like, for example, we went the whatever year it was, I think it was like 2019 into 2020, and you had Jarrell Jerome sweeping all of the individual actor awards until you get to SAG and Sam Rockwell wins.
Yeah.
Like, they like to award the people who are like the actor's actor. That's why you have a Viola Davis win for Ma Rainey.
Yeah.
He did win there, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's why, like, you get like those kinds of wins because they go for like the people who are the actor's actor.
Yeah, that is so true.
And they like to support more the people of color than other groups.
Yeah.
Because it's their peers versus these other bodies where it's everyone, including the actors, voting. Here it's just the actors. They're voting for their peers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a different perspective on all of this than most others. I mean, this is the one place where Lupita Nyong'o got in a nomination.
For us, yeah.
Of which the new CEO of the Academy of Motion Picture Sciences has said it was a mistake to not nominate her.
I really like the new CEO. I don't know where they found her, but they need to keep her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think Butler. I definitely think Butler's winning actor. Like,
Yep.
I felt that before BAFTA, but now I'm even more confident in it.
I have felt it since I saw that movie whenever it came out.
Yeah. Nicole Ortiz and I have been predicting Austin Butler since June.
Yeah. Since I saw the movie, and it's like there's the scene at the end where it looks like it's found footage of Elvis, and then afterwards I found out it was Butler, and I'm like, oh, he's winning. Oh, he's winning.
Yeah. You know how I'm going to compare this race to, and this will make sense? This is Michael Keaton versus Eddie Redmayne. I mean, awards-wise.
Maybe.
Because if you think about it, Brendan Fraser is the respected veteran. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. That won the Globe, won Critics' Choice. But then you have... he's not a newcomer, but you know what I'm trying to say. He's like a star on the rise. That comes
Butler, Redmayne.
Yeah, that comes along when...
Is in their, like, late 20s, like this is kind of their first big movie role.
Exactly. And what you're seeing, and then Eddie Redmayne won the Drama Globe, won SAG, and won BAFTA. This is exactly what we're seeing right now. And I think that it's what's going to happen. I mean, I'm sorry to all the Brendan Fraser fans. He's not done. He's going to get another Oscar nomination. He could win
Oh yeah.
again.
Also, why am I just now learning that Michael Keaton was with Courtney Cox for 5 years?
Oh, I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Why is this the first I'm learning of that?
There you go.
I
But
think
yeah,
the problem with that race in the actors is that Critics' Choice tried to give another thing, and they said Brendan Fraser, and everybody got like, what?
yeah,
uh, when in Golden Globes shared comedy and drama, and
yeah,
that was really clear that they were not going to reward Brendan Fraser by that thing in the past, no? And they only divide, no? Because that drama and comedy and
yeah.
yeah, that's all. And Critics' Choice, I think that they try to guess who the Oscar
Although,
will win.
They
you
don't
know,
like
I don't
biopic.
think they did though, because if they were doing that, I think they probably would have gone with either Farrell or Butler.
I
I
think
think they went with Fraser just because the critics love him as a person.
not just that
So
too.
kind to all of them.
Yeah,
Critics' Choice do not like biopic performances. I'm noticing.
Yeah.
They like them in
yeah.
actors more than the actor.
Well, and here's the other thing. Everyone's like, oh, they're always trying to predict the Oscars. And I'm like, if you look though statistically, they tend to do their own thing.
Nomination wise, yeah, they're more
It
not.
tends to not be what the Oscars go with. So it's like winner wise. So it's like, I mean, some of the time it is, but then some of the times it's not. So it's like, why do we put so much stock in it? Like they're just kind of out there doing, they're picking the people they like. That's what they're doing. It's that simple. I mean, critics were the only people who gave Spencer good reviews. So yeah, it made sense that Kristen Stewart won there because critics were the only people who liked that movie.
Um, Kristen Stewart actually did not win a Critics'
Oh,
Choice. Jessica
whoop.
Chastain won.
Oh, that's right. Even
Yeah.
then, and critics were iffy on her. I was about to say, but it's like some of them. It's like like the critics are the only ones who were like, yeah, I liked this thing. Like
No.
in many cases.
Yeah,
Kristen Stewart won the
Critics.
Hollywood critics. Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, and she was sweeping the critics' circles there for a while.
yeah.
yeah.
A lot of people had Kristen Stewart win the Globe. I didn't. I did have Nicole Kidman though. No, I mean, yeah, I actually had Nicole Kidman winning. I saw
I
that.
mean, I know plenty of non-film Twittery people who saw Being the Ricardos and were obsessed with it.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
one,
like it.
the one thing
I
I
didn't
noticed
like
with
that
I
Globes,
movie.
still haven't seen it.
Oh,
the one thing I noticed with the Globes is if there's no front runner, they'll go with who they like the most, and they like Nicole Kidman the most, so they gave her a win.
Yeah.
It's just one of those cases. But yeah, I actually just did my Globes. I just did the Keaton Redmayne year. I literally just did that one too. I can read some to you if you guys are curious.
oh yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I'll start with best. I'll do best score and screenplay first and work my way up. Best score: Johan Johansson for The Theory of Everything, James Newton Howard for Nightcrawler, Jason Moran for Selma, Thomas Newman for Get On Up, and Antonio Sanchez for Birdman. For best screenplay, Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Damien Chazelle for Whiplash, Gillian Flynn for Gone Girl, Alejandro Iñárritu, Nicholas Jacobone, and Alexander Delares Jr. Armando Bow for Birdman, and Paul King for Paddington. Yes, I included Paddington in. Oh well.
As you should.
Yeah. Best director: Wes Anderson, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Ava DuVernay for Selma. That's my winner. David Fincher for Gone Girl, Alejandro G. Iñárritu for Birdman, and Richard Linklater for Boyhood. Now here comes the good stuff. Best Supporting Actor. Ethan Hawke for Boyhood, Edward Norton for Birdman, Mark Ruffalo for Foxcatcher, J.K. Simmons for Whiplash, and Shannon Tatum for Foxcatcher.
Wow.
Best Supporting Actress, Patricia Arquette for Boyhood, Jessica Chastain for A Most Violent Year, Octavia Spencer for Get On Up, Emma Stone for Birdman, Meryl Streep Into the Woods. Yeah. Best Actor Comedy, Ray Fiennes for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Michael Keane for Birdman, Joaquin Phoenix for Inherent Vice, Chris Rock for Top 5, and John Lloyd Young for Jersey Boys.
Interesting.
Yeah. And my Best Actor drama are Chadwick Boseman for Get On Up, Steve Carell for Foxcatcher, Jake Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler, David Oyelowo for Selma, and Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything. My Best Actress Comedy. You guys aren't ready for this, but Elizabeth Banks for Walk of Shame, Emily Blunt for Into the Woods, Cameron Diaz for The Other Women, Helen Mirren, The 100-Foot Journey, and Jenny Slate for Obvious Child.
Interesting.
Yeah. I love chaos. I can't help myself.
Well, I haven't seen all those films either, so I cannot necessarily judge.
Yeah. Best Actress Drama, Gugu Mbatha Raw for Beyond the Lights, Julia Moore for Still Alice, Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl, Shailene Woodley for The Fault in Our Stars, and Kristen Wiig for The Skeleton Twins.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
Best Picture Comedy, Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Into the Woods, Paddington, Obvious Child. And
Why the Academy didn't like Paddington?
they just don't like fun.
Here's the thing. Paddington 1 is fine. Paddington 2 is the one that's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And you'll see
The
Paddington.
first one is fine.
Yeah. And then last one, Best Picture Drama, Boyhood, Get On Up, Gone Girl, Selma, Whiplash. No Theory of Everything, no Imitation Game.
I loved The Imitation Game, though. I will say that is the one, like, I will defend that movie with my life.
Now
Yeah.
it starts Interstellar.
It was so close to making it. It really was close to making it.
I really liked it.
Those
Yeah.
are interesting.
Thank you. I'm currently doing the Mad Max Fury Road here. That's the one I'm doing next.
I hope it win.
Yeah, I have the nominations done. I'm just doing all the graphics for it now. So if there's any category you want to know from that year, let me know. I'd say my Best Actor Comedy was the hardest category to do.
Probably.
I kept none of the original nominees. Well, I kept Steve Carell, but I put him in supporting where he belonged. And I have a performance that I guess could technically be considered supporting, but Bill Hader for Trainwreck. I think he's lead / supporting. Like, you know what
He's
I'm saying?
co-lead. It's Amy Schumer, and I would say he's the co-lead.
All right. Yeah, I have him. I have Thomas Mann for Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. Shameik Moore for Dope. Paul Rudd for Ant-Man. And Ty Sheridan for Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining.
We'll be posting on Twitter who the winners were later.
Yeah,
And if you're in the group chat, you'll get the statistics for all the categories.
exactly. Danny, thank you so much for joining for the first time. I
Oh,
hope
thank
this isn't
you,
the
thank you.
last.
Nice to meet you finally. And Caroline, thank you for having me there. We are crazy, and we know.
Yeah, we are crazy, but it's fun.
Yeah. And by the way, this is my bedroom. You haven't seen it, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
it
love
looks good.
I love stuff and toys here.
I love it. I do.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna end the broadcast.